Hey y'all, this is Ashley from Middletown, Connecticut. And while I'm sitting in these people's Starbucks doing work, you know I gotta be tuned in to DJ J Thrill and the Red Light Basement, my favorite place to get R&B and the T, Global R&B.
You're in the mix on the Red Light Basement. Yeah. With your boy, DJ J3.
J Thrill back in the Red Light Basement. We got spicy that last topic. We gonna keep it going because I got some thoughts on these next couple of topics that we about to run through. We about to breeze through. Hit inside the Red Light Basement with my player partner, the red lip bandit that's inside her soft girl era, Haneefah. She still got the red Yeti mic though, so we still.
Oh man, I keep the red lipstick.
Red lip. Okay.
Red lips.
I don't know. We want to involve him. All right, we're gonna talk about Tina Knowles. 71-year-old Tina Knowles revealed she decided to divorce her husband Richard Lawson after her, quote unquote her waking up one day and realizing she deserved more. Aishah, I'm gonna let you give me your thoughts and then I'm gonna talk. Go ahead, give me your thoughts.
Marriage ain't no joke. And for you to decide to go and get married again, I would have thought in my mind, right? Because I'm going to get married again. So I know in my hearts of heart that this man that I am getting ready to marry or will marry, that every 5 years we're going to switch up, we're going to change. Because we're human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that with change comes elevation. So either we're going to grow together or we're not. But to wake up one day and say, I don't want to be married no more. One thing my homeboy told me, shout out to Jersey, he said, Aishah, he said, you're not going to give another man everything you gave your first husband. Ain't true. That's true. But I know that going into my second marriage, I'm not even going to be tolerating a man of that caliber. It's a difference. Things change. And so you're supposed to be growing and elevating. So for Tina Knowles to be 71 years old and decide, hey, I'm going to wake up, I don't want to be with him no more. I'm a strong believer in time. So one thing I can't get back is my time. You're not going to waste my time. And I don't know how he feel about that, but that would hurt my heart. That would really hurt my heart.
I feel like he feel free now. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
So before we got on air, I said, Aishah, I feel a certain way about this. You know why I feel a certain way?
Why?
Put like this. I'm getting tired of hearing about people divorcing, and stick with me now because people gonna get mad at me.
Okay.
Y'all put in the chats. Global RnB 96.3 on the YouTube. Global RnB 96.3 on the IG. I'm getting tired of people divorcing for no legitimate reason.
Yeah.
I'm not inside of people's marriage, but if you just say that you wake up and you feel like you deserve better, is this man beating on you? Is this man cheating on you? Is this man not providing? I know you Beyonce mama, so you taking care of for life because I'm pretty sure that old Matthew Knowles is still paying some alimony or something. All right, but either way, and I know she got her own money, but she's set for life. But is he loving you the way he's supposed to? So he was doing something. What is he doing specifically that equates to divorce? That's what I'm. Tia Mari, she's like we get married, we live, we evolve, and then there's a graduation. We graduating out of our marriage.
What do you mean graduate out of your marriage?
You didn't hear what she said was when her and Corey Hardrick got divorced. She said she equates marriage to like a curriculum in school. You learn it. That's what she said. She's like a curriculum. You learn it, you master it, and then you graduate. And we evolve and we graduate. We graduate into something new. What? That's not marriage.
That is not marriage. That's not the sanctity of marriage.
Not
from a Christian standpoint.
That's what I'm saying. What's the reason if you are being hurt, mentally abused, physically abused? Give me some reason. It sounded like she just woke up and she was tired. She was like,
why marry? Why marry? That's why people my age and younger don't even want to marry or consider marriage because people don't put no respect on it, man.
That's my. But the part that I was going to upset you with, Aishah, and I could be wrong. You tell me.
What?
I only see women doing this.
What, divorcing men because they woke up and decided they don't want to be with no more?
Yeah, I don't, but I could be wrong. And if you can tell me about some other cases, I'm pretty sure, like, obviously we don't know everybody in the world, but if you know somebody, a celebrity, tell me. Because I just want to know what's going on out there in the water that, women are not.
Well, the thing is, a man ain't going to do it, but he'll do things to make you want to do it. Let's just keep it real. So a man ain't going to say, baby, I want a divorce, but he going to do things to make you want a divorce. Because he too cowardly to say it.
But guess what? What did he do?
What do they not do?
Why? So why she can't come out and say he was mentally abused? You know what?
Who? Tina Knowles. Well, first and foremost, people let's keep this real. People got this imaginary image that they got to keep up. Let's just keep it real. I'm just keep it real with you. People have imaginary images that they got to keep up because they think somebody care about what they got going on. But the only reason why they think people care about what they got going on is because society has made it where we think we care. I don't care what you got going on behind your closed door. This shouldn't even be news.
But if that's the case, it sounds like she married for the wrong reasons. That she
married
to create this image. But let's keep it moving.
But see, why I say this real quick. One thing that the minister has said, Minister Farrakhan, he said this. He says that the prerequisite for marriage is love. And I don't think a lot of people understand what that word love really means. And so people out here getting married, getting in a relationship with contingency on this thing called love. Ooh. But if the Most High was to have contingency with his love, would you even exist? So it just bothers me. It bothers me that people don't understand nor respect the matrimony, that holy matrimony. Whether you be a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Buddhist, like it grinds my gears how people play with it.
I'm with you. I'm sorry. Now you good. Let's keep it moving. All right, Tory Lanez. All right, Bradley James, who was Kelsey Harris's, which is Megan Thee Stallion's best friend, was Kelsey's bodyguard after this whole ordeal. He overheard some things, right? He overheard that he was the one that actually did the shooting. As we know that Tory Lanez is in the hospital recovering from a stabbing attack, but his family and attorneys are asking California Governor Gavin Newsom for a pardon, saying that Lane's bodyguard has come. No, I'm sorry, not Lane's. But that his attorney has come forward with new evidence. Let's talk about this. All right. Because we know he's serving a 10-year sentence for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, right? Now
he didn't do it.
Now that's what it's coming out, that Kelsey Harris did the shooting. That's what her bodyguard. He said he had a guilty conscience, right? And he can't watch this black man sit in jail. Now this is my whole thing. It's my whole thing. It sounds like setup.
What you mean?
Because
like Megan set him up, or Kelsey set him up?
She set him up to get killed.
Who, Kelsey did? Or Megan?
No. All right, let me explain it to you. All right. So the Tory's attorney, he sent this newfound evidence to Kelsey Harris attorneys and to Megan Thee Stallion's attorneys. Kelsey Harris attorneys did not reply. Megan Pete, which is Megan Thee Stallion, her attorney said, allow us to review this. 48 hours later, Tory was stabbed 14 times. It sounds like a setup. And if this is true, Aishah, I am going to start looking at Megan Thee Stallion a little different. But I don't know that if it was her. Somebody between Kelsey and Meg, somebody did. How you
know it ain't Kelsey? Because she knows she about to go to jail. Why would you put this on Meg? Come on, man.
I'm putting it on both of them because either way, if Kelsey did the shooting, Meg said that it was who?
Meg said it was Tory, but I don't think.
But
I think that was
a witness saying that it was definitely Kelsey.
So the thing is, Megan was trying to protect her best friend who was having sex with Tory when she was having sex. Let me tell y'all something about that best friend boy thing. Y'all too old for this.
before you go, it sounds like everybody was protecting Kelsey because even Tory didn't take the stand. Why?
Because he's trying to protect her.
But guess what? Only one person had immunity. Why do you need immunity? And that was Kelsey. Why do you need immunity if you're not guilty or something? But go ahead.
Kelsey know what she did. And she can't sleep well at night. I bet she an alcoholic.
I mean, well, you know,
I bet she on that drink or she's popping some pills. I bet you. You want to know why? Because your conscience will kill you.
Oh, yeah.
Your conscience will always be your guide. You'll self-medicate yourself. Your conscience will kill you.
100%. We're going to see how this play out, though. We're going to see how this one play out, though, Aishah.
These daggone kids and these men. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better.
Aishah, have you watched Forever? The new Netflix series Forever?
That's all over the internet.
It's all over the internet, which is a reimagination of Judy Blume's 1975 book, Forever. It's being, I say reimagination because it's definitely been turned into a black film now because it definitely wasn't. The book was definitely not black.
It wasn't.
No, absolutely no. Mara Brock Akil, who's known for who's the creator of Girlfriends, the creator of The Game, Mary Jane and all them. Yeah, she's the creator of this film. Now I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I want y'all to go see it. Yeah, it reunites two teens who are childhood friends. They fall deeply in love. They were childhood friends in elementary school. They haven't seen each other in elementary school. They find each other in high school, fall deeply in love, experiencing the joys, the heartaches of a first romance that would change their lives for what? Forever. All right. This is why I like it because it captures the complexities of a relationship, right? Yeah. How to balance personal desires. If you know what I'm talking about, because as a teenager, you got them desires. Yeah. And it also discusses the familiar expectation, your expectation from your family. Like especially we both got graduating seniors, so we have our expectations of them, but they also have the expectations of themselves, and they want understand that based off of the interview that we did with my son Malik. Yeah. And also it also dives into mental health. I want you to watch this, Aishah, because this show has so many levels. It captures so many things. But it also captures black love, black marriage, black marriage between the parents, right? Who one of the characters I identify with the most is Wood Harris' character as a husband, right? And a father. I love this because one, the black father is in the home. Yeah. Right. Now, I have two things I want to say about it, why I like it, but about that marriage aspect. But the show in itself is it's amazing. I binge watched this, and I haven't binge watched nothing in so long. But one thing I saw some people online talking about the marriage between Wood Harris and his wife Dawn on the movie, right? Yeah. And when I'm gonna spoil a little bit, she's very protective of her son. She is all on him, taking cell phones. We do that. Don't want to know his every single move because he's a young black boy. I'm not no mother to apologize for that. But so certain places she didn't want him to go. She's like, no, you can't go here. You can't go to this party. You can't do that. And Daddy, well, you know what Daddy say? Daddy say, you go. Yeah. You go. You contact this when you get there. You contact this when you leave. You say if you get pulled over by the police, you do this, and that. Why do I like that? Yeah. Because one, she raised hell. She was like, no. But you know what she didn't do when Daddy said what he said? She didn't contradict him. She didn't go back and say no. She
because he the king. Yeah.
She let Daddy lead. She let husband lead. And I like that dynamic of a marriage because like this is my one thing, and I'll leave it. A woman, I truly believe a woman will let you lead if you are worthy of it. We're gonna leave it at
no. Bro, you better bring that back because that's a word. A woman will allow a man to. The minister was talking about this. A woman will allow a man to lead. You can even call it a form of control. It's not negative. The word control is not negative. if he knows his rightful place as a leader.
Word. And the only reason it came up because I seen a lot of women saying that because there was one scene where the father said, father was talking to his son. The son said, "Y'all getting divorced?" He was like, "No, what? No. If we ever got divorced, it's my fault." And everybody kept saying, "Oh yeah, we know, yeah, because because we all know it was always a man's fault." I said, "Is that what y'all got from that scene?" Because he said they ever got divorced. I got the only thing that I got was from they have a strong dynamic as a husband and wife, how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But we running over on time. I can talk about the show forever because it's a good show. I want you to see it, Aishah. Let's go ahead and get back to these hits because we didn't went over on time, but we just had so much we had to cover. Global RnB 96.3. It's the home of the BJ Murphy Morning Show. It's the real deal and digital radio. Your number one source for R&B music. Let's go.